Quarantine TV.
Hi.
Hi. We're trying to be socially distanced to do episode 3 of Quarantimes TV. Thanks for watching.
So, I'll take my mask off. You should have received a newsletter looking like this.
We're trying to be socially distant. Just realised. Episode 3 of Quarantimes TV. Thanks for watching. I think we sorted the technical hitch.
Classic technical hitch. So yeah, you should have received maybe yesterday through your door something looking like this. Where are we? Can't see it. Hang on. Oh, okay. So it should have been looking like that, and on the back a little bit like that. Okay, so we're just going to talk to you today about basically what was on this. Really, we're going to go through that together. You would have also received some letters, some handwritten letters. So we posted them to everyone in Haringey Homes. So we're going to talk a bit about that. And of course, this project that's coming up about flags. We're going to talk about that.
So, welcome to episode 3, which is related to issue 3, Quarantimes TV. And this month we were thinking about communication and care. So El Watch at Tottenham, which is me and Alex and Ben and Ines, who you might have met before. We're the team behind Quarantimes. And so we realized that maybe not a lot of you had access to the internet. And so we decided to handwrite letters to each resident who receives Quarantimes. And that is, in issue 3, is a handwritten letter. Because we have chosen to defy the restrictions and start new relationships and have conversations and share this experience of being in lockdown, of being in a global pandemic together, the good and the bad. And we're really excited to see if anyone writes back. And we thought what we would do is we would start by reading you a couple of our letters. And I guess just to say, yeah, what we really wanted to do is we just really wanted to make connections, because we're really feeling like we're at home on our own, and that's the thing that this pandemic has taken away from us, is all of our ordinary avenues to like reach out and meet people, whether it's the coffee mornings or going to the shops or any of those types of things. So yeah, go on. Alex is going to read you a letter.
Take away your mask. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read you one that Eva wrote. So there was a few of us writing these letters. There was me, Eva, Ben, Inez, and then Ben's mum, and someone we know called Jada as well also wrote a letter. So this one's from Eva. I'm going to take a seat for this. Okay. Hello, my name's Eva. I'm part of a project called El Watcher in Tottenham. We are working with Homes for Haringey residents. Well, we would be if we weren't in a national lockdown, to do design and build workshops, creating furniture and art from our workshop at Clement's house. I joined the team in September, and since then, the restrictions have continued to be more and more severe until we find ourselves in January 2021. I don't know about you, but I'm no longer leaving my house unless I need food. My bedroom is now also my office, workshop, and I miss my friends and family. But I've been thinking about different ways to continue the work with residents like yourself and what avenues we can explore to communicate and collaborate. And so myself and my colleague Alex came up with Quarantimes, a monthly newsletter through your door. And for this issue, we decided to write you a letter. It's a slightly bonkers project, but we are attempting to handwrite to every resident in Clement's and Narry house and see if anyone would like to write back. If you would like to write back, say hello, introduce yourself. We'd love to hear from you. And if not, I hope you enjoyed reading this letter and issue 3 of Quarantimes. Stay sending hope and best wishes, Eva.
All right, great. And now I'm going to read from my phone, because I didn't print it out, one of the letters that Alex wrote. Dear resident, my name is Alex, and I'm part of the El Watcher project. You may have seen Quarantimes newsletter come through your door before. Before lockdown, we were running workshops in the workshop space at Clement's house. We are looking forward to being back there when we can. Before, in the past, we were making chairs and other furniture with residents, but now we can't do this, which is why we have started this newsletter, Quarantimes. If we weren't in lockdown, we would knock on everyone's door to meet you all face to face, but we can't do that. So this is why we are writing a letter to all residents. Not being able to meet everybody, I'm not sure how everyone is doing, and this is in this really hard time. I hope you are well and feeling okay. I'm living on a boat near the River Lee. I'm trying to go for a walk on the marshes every day, which helps me to relax. I wonder if you would like writing or reading letters. I find letter writing good as I'm not on a screen, and sometimes you start a sentence not knowing where it is going to take you, and then it takes you someplace you didn't know where you were going to. We are writing around 150 letters, so I wonder what will happen. This is my first one. I hope you are well, as I said before, and are having some peace and calm in amongst it all. Best wishes, Alex.
Yeah. So that was it. We ended up writing about 76 letters, I think, altogether. Which was like quite an interesting experience, really. And yeah, we'd love to hear back from you. So if you want to write back to us, you can send it to the manager in Larry and Clement's house, and they'll send it back to us. And quite soon we're hoping to actually install a post box in Larry and Clement's house where you'd be able to send stuff to us directly from there. But for now, you can just give it to a manager, or there's also a telephone number that you can also ring for Jess, who coordinates a lot of the projects in Haringey Homes, and she will send it back to us. Yeah.
And if you do like writing letters, and if you're interested in becoming a pen pal and starting letter writing, let us know. Would you like to write to another resident, or would you like to write to somebody in another country? As El Watcher, the team, we have people in Tunisia, we have links to people in Lisbon, links to people in California, and we think it's a great way to connect and make friends. So if you're interested in letter writing and becoming pen pals, let us know. We have at the bottom of the newsletter this slip here, and you can fill it in and, like I said, hand it back to one of the managers, and we can link you up with somebody to start a correspondence, analog, old school letter writing, which we think would be really fun. So the next bit of the project that we're going to do as El Watcher Tottenham, and we'll talk about it more in issue 4 of Quarantimes, is we want to make flags. I'm going to read it from the newsletter and see what you think. We want to make flags with you. We have been thinking about ways we can work together to make beautiful things in this pandemic, and we have hit upon the idea of flags. Over the next 2 months, we will work with residents to create a set of flags, which we will raise on buildings across the Homes for Haringey community. Flags can be used to send messages, offer prayers, state who you are, request help, wave to your friends, communicate loud and proud to the outside world, we are here. So what do you think? Would you like to get involved? We need people to help us come up with designs, think about shape and color, messages, and what we would like the flags to communicate. Would you like to help us make them? Do you have sewing skills? Do you have ideas? We're putting together some packs that we will deliver to any residents who would like to help us design them. They're going to include big bits of paper and scissors. Yeah, that's because as El Watcher, what we love doing is designing and making things together. And as we've been talking about, and as all of it, issue 3 is about, we can't meet in person. So what are the different ways that we would still explore ways to still make beautiful things for the spaces that are shared together, despite the restrictions on us.
Get in touch. You'll see at the bottom of the newsletter, there's a little thing that says get in touch, and there you can write your name, your address and your phone number, and then we can contact you through there. Also, if you want to, there's also an option, a very exciting option this month, which is to have a spider plant or a little plant. So if you would like to have a pot plant, you can have one for free. Again, you just need to tick that you would like one. Would you like a free pot plant? There's a little question there, and then just put a tick by it, your name, your address, your phone number, and we'll get one to you.
Just to say, the pot plant is a shameless bribe, but we want to communicate with you. And I've been growing them at home. I've been propagating my spider plants with loads of babies, and we're in lockdown, so I couldn't send them anywhere, and I want to send them out to you. So if you would like a pot plant and you don't want to do any of the other things on this form, just tick the pot plant box, and we'll still happily give you a pot plant. We'll realize that nature is something that it's much harder to access now, and if we can bring a little bit into our house, then that would be great.
And the last thing, just before we go, is on the back you will see loads of examples of flags. So this is to kind of inspire us to think about the different types of flags, but also maybe get some inspiration about different colours, different shapes, that sort of thing. And then there's space at the bottom to make a design yourself. So it can be whatever you want. So it might be like, you might want to write a particular message on, you might want to do a particular shape or write a particular thing. That's up to you. So that's at the bottom. We'd love to see what you've done as well. So send these back to us and we can have a look. All right.
Quarantimes TV.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Sorry,
it's a bit like a kids' TV show, but it makes us happy. Oh, and here in the background, we chose some potential ideas of what the flags might look like. So, see you next time. Bye.